going on, everyone? Gilman with Live Wealthy Stocks, back with another video taking a look at NIO stock today. Kind of a follow-up from our video yesterday where we were looking for a reversal, and we got a little bit of that today, so we'll take a look at that and how it moved up throughout the course of the day today. So real quick, if you enjoy videos like this, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you are new. I try to do videos like this on a daily basis, and each like and subscribe really helps me out. So wasting no time, let me hit record and we'll get right into it. Let me go to NIO stock and we'll take a look at kind of the one-day chart. So $48, we are up $2.62 today. 5.78%. We're down a little after hours. We're down $1.68 and 3.5%. But if we take a look at the one-day chart, you know, it tells a different story. You know, we're not just up $2 because essentially when we opened, we hit a low of $38 and then we rallied up to almost $48 by closing. So that's a $10 move, almost a 20% move based on the price of the stock just today. When I made the video yesterday, you know, we were kind of selling off, and then, you know, we made a low of in the 44s, and then we pushed up, closed in the 45s. Then, you know, in the aftermarket and the pre-market, the stock dropped all the way down, opened in the 40s, dropped to 38, then pushed up. Really great bullish day overall, you know, for NIO stock, as when it rallied from this point on, you know, it never looked back, didn't even go down to VWAP, was overall very strong for the day. It is down a little after hours. It looks like, you know, House passes China delisting bill sending to Trump for approval, what that means for investors. So, you know, it has to do with, you know, ongoing kind of uncertainty around what's going to happen with a lot of these Chinese companies like Alibaba, NIO, XPEV, whatever the other electric vehicle stock is, you know, including Candy Tech Corp as well. I made a video on that recently. So a lot of those stocks are kind of up in the air on whether they're getting delisted. It'll take away a lot of value from the US stock exchange if they do, but I think that there's definitely uncertainty around there. But let's take a look at kind of the technical analysis of the stock. So let me get the indicators on. So let's take a look at the EMAs. Get rid of this. And, you know, I talked about this yesterday, but every time NIO stock for the longest time would bounce, it would rarely go below the AEMA. And so when I made videos last week, and I think even the week before, the play I would always do is wait for a bounce to the AEMA, take some stocks or a quick call option, and then watch it ride up and then sell the call option. And so, you know, did that a couple times. So here, right, we bounced off AEMA. We're under AEMA, but this green candle, we closed above it, bounced off, you know, red candle, but we bounced off the AEMA. That was a play that I was doing for a while until yesterday, December 1st, we broke that, right? We broke that and we pushed all the way down to the 21 EMA at 45.17 and we closed at 45.36. So we closed right above the 21 EMA. And as of yesterday's video, what I was talking about is I wanted to see it bounce off of the 21 EMA, right? I wasn't just going to jump in thinking it would bounce from the 21 EMA. And I would see that reversal, and when the reversal happened, that's when I'd sort of jump in. Well, we kind of saw that today where we opened up lower. We actually opened up at $40.16, which was below the 34 EMA, not only the 21 EMA, but also the 34 EMA at 40.99. So it was 40.16 versus 40.99 EMA. But as we saw from the chart before, right, we quickly made our way up and we closed above the 21 EMA, which was at $45.42 today. And we stayed above it, we closed above it, which is good. But as you can see, you know, after hours we are down a little. So moving forward, what is NIO stock going to do? Well, in terms of the support, right, we've got a couple kind of points that we could look at for support. First one being today's low point of 38.43 at the very bottom, sort of it should be, you know, a level of support that we bounced off of today. So going into the future, we could see a bounce off of that. But we also got the 21 EMA at 45.42, which isn't too far from where we're trading after hours. But then we've got the 34 EMA at $40.99. So 45.42, $40.99. And then we've got the low of today of 38.43. Again, a lot of this is, you know, the EV sector has gone up a little bit too much too fast. So the pullback is, you know, a healthy pullback, a little bit of profit taking, as those people that maybe have been invested for a couple weeks are up tremendously on their investments. But for a lot of these, you know, Chinese electric vehicle stocks, it's also the fact that, you know, there's some things going through the Congress right now which could lead to potential delisting. I don't know if it's going to lead to delisting necessarily, but it could cause more stringent measures to be taken on them, especially with stuff like Luckin Coffee and the fraud scheme there. And then recently I made a video on Candy Technologies and what went on there with some fraud allegations of them actually inflating their sales a whole ton. So that's, I think, the uncertainty around the electric vehicle stocks. If you are invested in it, you know, there's definitely potential, right? I personally, when it bounced off and it made it above the VWAP, I played a quick call position on NIO stock, like I had mentioned. Now, I bought it, you know, kind of here in the low 40s, and I sold it right before we got to the 21 EMA at 45. Made about 20-25% on this trade. I could have, you know, kept it and it pushed up as we talked about, you know, high 47s to 48, but I sold it before 45 because I thought it was going to bounce. I stuck to my trade plan, could have made more, but that's okay, right? It's not always about, you know, the perfect timing. It's about sticking to your trade plan sometimes, because it could have just as easily bounced and gone south. So I made sure to lock in my profits there. That's sort of the move I'm making. So if it, let's say, dips to the 21 EMA tomorrow, or opens up tomorrow and either dips to the 21 or the 34 EMA, you know, I'll be looking for, again, a quick position, not looking to hold this long as of yet until we get kind of that uncertainty of what Congress does out of the way, and then I'll be looking to potentially take a long position on. But that is sort of what I'm doing with NIO stock. Let me know down in the comment section what your guys' thoughts are on NIO stock, if you've played it or if you're planning on playing it in the near-term future, what your entry and exit prices are, and I'd love to chat with you guys down there. So with that, that's all I had for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like on the video. It really helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you are new, and comment down below if you'd want to chat about anything, if there's another stock that you want me to look at, and I'd love to do that for you guys. So let's remember to be a bit better every single day, and until next time.